Lions whooped butt on Monday Night Football. This is Victory Tuesday, and we got a lot to cover in today's video. Winners, less than winners, because we're not even going to do, we're going to do the good, the not as good, and the very good. So we're not even going to do the good, bad, and ugly here. We're going to be going over the schedule. It's the bye week, the importance of this game, a lot of good in this video. So if you're wanting to hear positive, today it is all about you. So let's just go ahead and get into the great, the man on this image right here, Kelvin Sheppard, with backup players in the secondary against an explosive offense. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when they started out, Mike Evans was playing. Then Egbo. The offense that's been blowing up. You've seen power rankings. Tampa Bay Buccaneers was number 1 in the power rankings because the offense can't be stopped. And then enter Kelvin Sheppard. 9 points. You know, when Aaron Glenn left to the Jets, I said it's going to be a good thing for the Lions defense. And it's been a great thing for the Lions defense. Hey, AG, he's a good DC. But Kelvin Sheppard is better in my opinion. He adjusts. He is not stubborn. He will adjust, and that is so awesome. And the aggressiveness of how they played defensively, the game that they did in containment with Bake, it was an amazing sight to see. It was glorious. I loved it. I loved it. Grade Kelvin Sheppard in here. A, or A in the comments below. The MVP of this game, clearly we know who that was. That's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Holy smokes, was he on fire last night. He has elite speed. We've talked about it endlessly. Sonic, when he is in the open field, it's undeniable that he can't be stopped. He is the 2025 Chris Johnson. He is amazing. He is spectacular, explosive, in between the tackles. And this was a tough defense. Very good at stopping the run. Vita Vea, big body in the middle. Ja killed it on the ground and in the pass game. He put up a boatload of all-purpose yards. And he was just on fire. When you have the ability, if we're struggling in one area, and you can just hand the ball off, and they just destroy a team, that is how you win in December, in January, indoors, outside, in a bunker, in an effing landfill. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Now, watching the game yesterday, we're going to talk about the offense right now. A lot of people were complaining at Morton's play calling, dink and dunk, dink and dunk. I have ripped on Morton, and I will tell you I'll rip on him when I think a game plan is wrong, even if we win the game. He had no choice. This was not, it was the offensive line. Jared Goff could not stand in the pocket long enough to do deep routes. So the game plan was the dink and dunk, and it was the proper one to do. It was. He had no time. If you're wanting to do 7-step drop all the time, he's just going to get sacked more and hurt more. So they had to do the dink and dunk. Even when he didn't even have time in the pocket, he got rid of the ball, and literally, if he didn't a half a second, that's a sack or a strip fumble, strip sack. And it would have been a disaster. They had 2 turnovers in that game because what? Tampa Bay's defense is scary. They were 5-1 out of this game. There's a reason that they were good. Their defense plays all over the field. So do not get, I don't think Morton should deserve. I think that was the right game plan. And the idea that we have to give people the ball, like J-Mo the ball, we have to feed. No. I don't care. Look, he is forcing, J-Mo is forcing to get double. That's opening it up for St. Brown and everybody. For Ja. Who cares? It's about winning. There's so many players that on offense, you can't feed everybody. And it's about playing complementary football. You got to go with the defense as well. It's not just, we're going to do it one way. No, you got to play complementary football. You do. I thought the game plan was fine. I thought it was good. I want to say a huge shout out to the Lions fans out there for the chant of the refs. I loved it. Ford Field. Refs, you suck. Refs, you suck. In the comments right now, do hashtag F the refs. We're going to talk about the refs real quick. Let me know your thoughts in the comments right now. We're going to get into refs, not just Lions game. I watched the Seattle game. The refs in the Lions game, both on the Bucs and the Lions, were cheeks. It was brutal. Like the huddles, so many times they had to get together. You're slowing the game down. Bad calls on Bucs. There's bad calls on the Lions. I love waiting, but he did do a tripping. There was the face mask that was not called. And they say, oh, well, the excuses of the commentators is glorious. I was telling you during the game that it was down, and you could hear the commentators try to make the excuses. They're, to fumble it. I don't know what's going on with the refs. In the Seattle game, atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. My opinion, there should have been a safety in that game. There was tons of missed calls. NFL, you got to get this taken care of. You got to make referees full-time. There's got to be consequences for the referees. And I know Baker Mayfield, he is salty that, whether you agree with him or not, I don't mind that he called the refs out in the game. He's going to get fined. Who cares? They do need to get called out. Regardless if you agree with him or not about the flags. I'm not going to argue with anybody calling out the refs because he gets old. It needs to get better. All right, let's switch up the subject here. Let's get into the bye week. Folks. We're 5-2. And players are coming back after the bye week. We just seen what our backup secondary can do. Man, shout out to those guys. All of them. We got help on the way as well. Guess who's coming back after the bye week? Good old Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Terrion Arnold, DJ Reed, Marcus Davenport, hopefully Joshua Pascal, Malcolm Rodriguez. You thought the Lions were good now? You're going to give Taylor Decker some time to rest? His show, he shouldn't have played in that game last night. That offensive line was affected because of Taylor Decker's shoulder because he got beat. It should have been Skip out there. Lions got the bye week. Glorious. 5-2. We get to watch the rest of the NFL play. We needed it. Our team needed this bye week bad. Perfect time. Get out of the bye week. We're going to destroy the Vikings. I'm sorry. The Vikings are not who we thought they were. Great chance Lions destroy the Commanders. They are who we thought they were.
They are who we thought they were.
Okay? The Eagles haven't been playing that good.
They are who we thought they were.
The Giants
They are who we thought they were.
Then we get the revenge game in Green Bay on Thanksgiving.
They are who we thought they were.
The Dallas Cowboys come to Detroit. We'll destroy them.
Oh, my God. They are who we thought they were.
Now, the Rams game's going to be tough. That one is going to be a tough one for sure. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers is going to be a tough game as well. They're playing pretty good. The Vikings at Minnesota, we may have things pretty much locked up at that point, at least for playoff, but not seeding. So I'm sure the Lions will fight that one. And then obviously you finish out the year in Chicago. Don't really know how that's going to go, right? Because they are 4-3 right now. The Lions could be doing some stuff. So let's go ahead and look at the playoff seeding at the moment. And right now you got Green Bay. They're at 4-1. If they lose, then the Lions will jump to the number 1 seed. That tie really screwed things up. San Francisco sitting at 5-2. Now that division is crazy. You got San Francisco 5-2, Rams 5-2, Seahawks 5-2. Best division of football. Lions sitting at the number 5 seed. Again, we're going to be flip-flopping spots. But look at this. 4-1, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2. The NFC is stacked. That's why you got to keep winning. That's why every win counts. Like, it's insane. It's insane. I mean, the Lions got to keep winning and winning. And I tell you what, if they end up getting the number 1 seed, they're going to the Super Bowl. Because they would have faced Green Bay, Philadelphia, Tampa Bay, Rams, Bears, Cowboys. Nearly everybody on this damn list. They would have earned that spot. And I think the Lions can do it. Lions are getting healthy. I think, folks, and we're at the bye week, and I'm going to tell you something. I think the Lions are going to make a trade. I think the Lions are going to make a trade for a pass rusher. Even though we're good, I think they're going to make a trade. I think they're going to take it over the top. Folks, I do believe the Lions going to the Super Bowl this year. I think this team is the better team even over last year. I think our coaching is better this year. I think our players, even on offense, we've had struggles, but we're going against juggernaut teams. Kansas City, Tampa Bay, Green Bay. Folks, these are good teams. I think the Lions going to go to the Super Bowl. I don't know who they're going to. I would love to. I think the Colts would be fun. That'd be a fun Super Bowl, but I think they are, guys. So give me your thoughts, folks, in the comments below. With this said, folks, adios.